Well, the wonderful part of the Lakes Area Music Festival is it's not just in one city or one venue, it's really all over the Brainerd Lakes area. We have a built-in audience of not only local people and state people, but national tourists that are just blown away when they see this experience right here in Brainerd, Minnesota.
I grew up in the Lakes area and started playing cello in the public school system. It wasn't until I was a junior in high school that I saw my first live symphony concert. And at that moment I was inspired to go to music conservatory, go to grad school, and pursue playing the cello. I think having that experience as a junior in high school, it now makes me so proud to come back every summer, bring 130 amazing colleagues to perform on this stage for children, for youth, and for adults who wouldn't see this music otherwise. The festival started back in 2009. That summer I was coming home to work and invited 4 of my friends from the Eastman School of Music to come out and wait tables and have fun enjoying the lakes and all that this area has to offer.
So 5 of us that were all at music school at the time followed him blindly from Rochester, New York to Brainerd for the first time. And while we were here, we started putting on concerts and they kept growing and people liked it.
We were blown away that anyone would want to show up and hear us, much less packing a church with 300 people for our closing concert. And I think it was at that moment that we realized we had stumbled upon something that was needed in this community and something that was going to be valued in this community. And now here we are years later with a whole festival that's expanded.
One of the things that makes the Lakes Area Music Festival really special is that it's here. It's in this beautiful setting. We have the lakes all around us. It's the middle of summertime. We have a community that really opens their arms to us, and for a little while we get to feel like we're a part of this environment, and we're making music and we're sharing it with a community that's really very much sharing it with us as well.
We have over 250 volunteers throughout the year. And I bet if you asked most of them, it would be that they started helping out because they saw the music, they saw the product that we're producing, and they wanted to be a part of it.
Each year when our community contributes, both as volunteers and by contributing financially, that is our vote of confidence that our organization is doing something important, that our organization is doing something right, and that this world-class classical music organization is valuable and important in our community.
We are very fortunate in our organization to have the infrastructure that can accommodate people who want to help in all sorts of different ways, whether it's donating money, whether it's housing a musician, whether it is driving somebody or lending their car out. I think the fact that there is something for everybody to do has really enabled the community to reach us.
You hear, the community talking about this wonderful event that's going on in our marketplace and the amount of people it's attracting, as well as the businesses that are seeing the economic benefit of it. It definitely sets us apart from other communities of this size.
And the word is really spreading out that this is not just an outdoor destination, this is a cultural destination for people. We see those benefits socially, artistically, and economically, and I think a lot of that is in large part due to the Lakes Area Music Festival.
One of the challenges of putting classical music together, even at the best of times, I think most of us always feel that we're a little bit under-rehearsed. And as a professional, you're getting maybe 3-4 rehearsals to bring it all together and to polish it. I feel like that's really compounded when you come to a summer festival like this, because while there's a rapport and there are those of us who've been coming back year after year, it's still a little bit different configuration, different faces every time. So it's really exciting to be able to come here and to have a really high caliber of colleague so that we can sit down, and whether it's the 5th time we're playing together, the 1st time we're playing together, we can start making music together right away.
Throughout the season, we also engage with our community, whether it be through educational programs, outreach programs.
It's vital for young people to experience music with others. It naturally connects them because of wonder and because of this feeling of awe and magic that music has. I've been actually working with 50 youth here in the Brainerd community area through Explore Music. And so these kids see me as their director and their lead teaching artist for a 5-day creative arts music camp. There's a famous quote by Frederick Douglass that talks about it's easier to build strong children than it is to repair broken men. At Explore Music, this week really is about providing meaningful and relevant experiences to children and to young people so that we can really have a connection to the music that's presented.
So many places here have missions that intersect with ours. A smart thing that we've done with our outreach program is instead of us listing things that we want to do in places that we want to go, we have asked the community where they think we could be most helpful. We partnered with Kinship Partners for our family concert, had a great instrument petting zoo with all the instruments out on the lawn for kids to play with. There have been almost every day, our musicians have been out in the community really giving back.
So not many people know that there are 130 musicians, and all of those people are bringing not only their musical talent, but their cultural experiences from countries around the world.
There's, I think, a great chance of these amazing people that we bring touching the lives of the people here, not just through their music, but through their presence, through their conversation, and through their friendship.
That interaction, those perspectives that they bring, those social connections that they make are very valuable.
So many people do not give classical music a chance because they feel like it's a space where they're not welcome or it is something that they can't afford. If you give people a shot to come to a live performance, chances are they're going to be moved and they're going to come back.
I think the way that we serve the community by offering our concerts free of charge allows people who are less fortunate to come into the hall and sit next to people who are up at their cabin on the lake.
It's not some elitist medium that you can't interact with unless you were in a certain, social level.
That socioeconomic diversity that we have here in our hall really is a demonstration of a full community coming together in an opportunity that they wouldn't often have.
Just because it's free of charge doesn't make it free. And so whether or not you choose to host a musician or pay for a performance to the level that you're able to, it really just is an investment in the future of the festival and really in the future of the Brainerd Lakes area.
We see the arts as something that has the power to lift up an entire community.
It's very exciting to think what the future holds. I see the value of the music that we produce, the chamber music, the orchestra, the opera, ballet, all of that being a true draw to this area.
We're inviting our business leaders and our municipal leaders to share in that development of this community with us. It's all about making this a better place and making this the center of great art and great community.
While this area is very well known for the lakes, the recreation, fishing, golfing, even international drag racing, we are excited to see that classical music is being added to that list and look forward to welcoming people both from this community, but also people coming to this community to enjoy what we have to offer.